Hi everyone. This video is going to walk you through how to do the digital version of the flame test lab. Now, I'm not going to go through every slide at the beginning because you can watch those on your own or read them on your own, sorry. One of the things that I want you to remember is that if you see this speaker icon on any of the slides, you can go ahead and click it to hear an audio version of the instructions to help you. All right. So here's a reminder of the objectives. We're going to identify a set of flame test colored standards for selected metal ions. So remember, standards are known results. So we're going to use those to compare things to them. All right, we're going to relate the colors of the flame test to the behavior of the excited electrons in metal atoms. That's going to be important for a question later. Metal atoms, or metal ions, sorry. And then we're going to be able to draw conclusions and identify an unknown sample using a flame test. All right, you can read the background on your own. Make sure to watch this video to help you answer the questions. And make sure to read slide 6 and slide 7. So slide 8 starts telling you how to do it. So you're going to watch the video on the slide, record your observations on the data table, which are linked, and then analyze some unknowns. We're going to do a few of the knowns together in this video and one of the unknowns. All right, again, that's just walking you through it. So let's look at the first 2 slides here. So, calcium chloride. We're going to click it to watch the video. And we're going to observe what color it burns. So we see that this is a dark orangey red color. So I'm going to record that on my evidence slide by clicking here on this one to go to slide 16. So that was calcium chloride. What was the color of the flame? All right, and that's what I need to do there. Now from here, I can jump to any of the other known compounds. All right, but I'm just going to go to potassium chloride. Click on the Go to Test link, and then we're going to do the same thing. Now, if the videos do not work for you, there are 2 playlists that will be linked in this video for you to go and watch them on YouTube. All right, so we can see there that the potassium chloride burned light pink. So I'm going to go to my evidence slide, potassium chloride, and that's what you're going to do for each of those. Now let's talk about part 2. Sorry, before we talk about part 2, there are some analysis questions. So what you're going to do is look at all of the substances tested and tell me what do their formulas have in common. So if we look at our data table, we're going to look at the formulas. So these right here. And tell me what do they have in common. Well, you might notice that they each have chlorine, this Cl in it. So that's your answer to analysis question 1. They all have Cl. Analysis question 2 wants to know what's responsible for the color of the flame. So if you didn't do so yet, read and watch the background slides. And then for number 3, you're going to predict the color of this compound, KNO3, when it burns. Explain the reasoning for your prediction. For a hint, refer back to this table to help you. Now, let's look at part 2. So in part 2, we're going to figure out what was in those unknown barrels on the property. So we have 6 unknowns to look at. So we're going to do unknown 1 and unknown 2 together. Actually, we're just going to do unknown 2 together. So we're going to watch the video. We'll see what color it burns. All right, so that was a nice light pink color, almost pinkish whitish. So we're going to go to the evidence slide for this. That was unknown 2, the color of the flame, pinkish white. To get the identity of the unknown, we have to compare it back to slide 16. Of the 2 that we looked at, we saw that potassium chloride was pinkish white, so that is probably the identity of it. So identity of the unknown, put in potassium chloride. That's what you'll do for this table. You're going to match your unknown to your known results. Now, for honors, you have a different question for this. You're telling me what's in all 6 unknowns. For college prep, you're just telling me what is in unknown barrel number 6. So after you do all the test, you're going to figure out what was present here and just write up a response there. All right, using complete sentences, stating your claim, giving me evidence, and reasoning to support your evidence. And that's how you're going to do this digital flame test.